What is YouTube? It's your boy Bright, aka Lil 30, aka C1. We back. One new video, I'm saying. We might double up on today. We're gonna see as the day goes. But we got a lot of, you know what I'm saying, 2K news. Today's a 2K news video, I'm saying. We got Ryder talking about the game. We reacting to it, I'm saying. We got Ryder talking about it. We got John Ellis talking. We got Swanky talking about it. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna see what they talk about.
Patch.
We ain't
More
finna watch all
specifically,
their
they're saying that the
videos.
game speed feels slower and that the dribble moves are starting to feel clunky like NBA 2K25. With all the drama going on, Mike Wang actually responded to a tweet confirming that there was no shooting patch released when some people were freaking out yesterday because they all of a sudden started missing their shots. Which I'm just gonna say right now, I agree with Mike Wang on this one. I went on a 50-game win streak yesterday live on stream.
He just fading back to back to back half courts? My build don't do that. My build don't do that.
And I was shooting nearly 80% the entire time. But the more interesting patch allegations happened this morning when some of the biggest ISO YouTubers are saying that the dribble moves definitely feel different. And once again, people who work at 2K responded. LD2K tweeted that he confirmed with gameplay that there was absolutely zero changes made like they promised earlier. But people are swearing up and down that the game feels different. So today I thought it'd be fun to play my very first games of the day.
Honestly, I don't feel like the speed's different, to be honest. I don't see it. But if y'all do, let me know. I don't see it.
Live on recording, so we can come to a consensus on if the game was patched or if it is all placebo. Now we got Blur Takeover. Hey, on or planning to make next. I'll be choosing the winner into there. Oh,
Care about
okay,
that.
oh, nope. We are ice runners do crazy. Need to reset. That one did green, bro. We're still cooking. Hyper. Yeah.
Steals. We need.
And then they also asked me why I don't rhythm shoot on my 6'8", and I tell this all the time, bro. I'm too old. I ain't gonna lie. The only time I rhythm shoot is on a catch and shoot type of build. Cause bro, it's too many buttons for me, man. like I can't.
You know how hard it is a rhythm? You know how hard it is to dribble around, cook up with your stick, then quick stop. You got to quick stop, you got to press a different button, and then time your stick up and down to shoot, bro. I feel like I'm doing the equation when I'm trying to play 2K. I'm trying to hold my niggas, bro. What I'm doing? Why am I doing math equations when I'm just trying to play 2K with my niggas, bro? 2K, you trying to do too much. Doing too damn much. What if I had a baby? You niggas who playing 2K with their baby in their hand, you can't jiggle around, quick stop, and stick shoot like with your kid in your hand. You can't. Too damn much. Let's see what Joe's talking about.
Ladies and gentlemen, 2K26 has people freaking out. If you want to hear grown men cry on Twitter for the next 10 minutes, this is the video for you. No, I'm just messing around. But people are
You're not wrong.
freaking out. All right,
It could be grown men crying.
What if I told you you could be using your sports player today?
Nothing has changed with shooting or game speed. First of all, I already know someone's typing in the comments right now. Twitter on light mode is crazy. I don't like it on dark mode.
I should be on light mode too. We good, twin. We good.
Mike said nothing has changed with the shooting or game speed. When we do make gameplay changes, they will be announced through our official 2K channels and or patch notes. And I know you guys are probably, if you're not on Twitter and stuff, you're probably like, why is this video about them not making any changes? Check this out. People, you see the tabs. People are freaking out, bro. Check it out. EJ said, come on, Mike, you know sometimes you be doing little silent nerfs without telling us. Mike responded, only to your builds, EJ. Mike got jokes, man.
Imagine patching EJ. Yeah. Out of all the niggas who want to patch, we patch EJ.
I like that. But
He might have
EJ did tweet, bro, the speed feels so slow after the patch on 2K, and they still haven't buffed contests. Why do Mike always have to touch stuff? The game is fine, but I don't know. It's kind of contradictory, isn't it? Like you said, they still haven't buffed contests, but the game is.
You can't tell them you want them to buff contest and then say the game's fine. So it's not fine in your eyes. Make up your mind, bro.
Fine. Like, does that? Isn't he saying he wants them to buff contests, but then he said the game is fine? I don't know, but you see where this is going, right? Green light. Former 2K League professional responded. Y'all wanted to make defense easy, so he slowed down the dribbling. Now enjoy the slower dribbling plus buffed contests being added. Good luck, fellas. When this contest buff patch drops and the pluck buff, you gonna be dropping the ball on anything. Oh, and by the way, we said.
Do I think there should be a pluck buff and a contest buff? I do and I don't. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, I like the game how it is, but I wouldn't mind it, you know? I wouldn't mind it.
Getting low 16% contested. Basically saying he thinks they're going to be buffing the crap out of defense and people are going to be miserable and they don't even realize.
Like, I feel like defense should be OP just how offense should be OP. I feel like both of them should be equal. I feel like like Kyrie can't get guarded by nobody. But at the same time, Kawhi can lock up a lot of good people. I feel like it should be mixed. You know what I'm saying, if you got the right good hand, if you got the right hooper, he should drop off everybody. But at the same time, the right hooper defensive wise should lock up everybody. It just depends how good you are with the sticks. It shouldn't be based off the game being too OP one side or the other. It should be how good you are with sticks.
Isaac, yeah. Greenlight also added, y'all said defense was hard, so he slowed the dribbling down. Now that it's slow and easier to play D, y'all want it reverted back. And I ain't gonna lie, even if it doesn't fully apply to this situation, he does have a point. A lot of times the 2K community does ask for things to be changed, and then after it gets changed, they're like, whoa, not like that. You know, it's like they can.
You can't make everybody happy.
Up our mind, but part of that is because not everyone agrees on how the game should function, and I feel like sometimes that adds to the like kind of differing opinions, which everyone's entitled to their opinion. But if you have played 2K today, get your comments in down below if you think the game speed is different. LD responded to Sean's tweet. Sean tweeted, NBA 2K26 definitely feels slower to me right now. Burst, combos, running with the ball, all feel noticeably slower on both my tall and small guards. Whether it was intentional or not, I definitely think something in the gameplay changed. The game did not feel like this at release. LD responded, confirmed. Nothing was changed with gameplay, but I let them know people were echoing this sentiment because it is everywhere on Twitter today. Rush Mamba responded, can you please tell them about skill-based matchmaking? It's super bad right now, and I can listen.
They gotta fix skill-based matchmaking.
But as a red player, that's when I try to play anything that's skill-based matchmaking, I end up sitting there for a good, I'd say,
I got red play on all my builds, bro. It's so hard to get games in, bro.
It's definitely not functioning like they intended. Whether you agree or disagree about skill-based matchmaking being in the game, that's a topic for another day. But the way it's implemented right now is not functionally correct. LD responded, they are aware and they are looking into it, so hopefully that gets fixed. All right, boom, tweeted, game feels slower. Not sure what happened. One of the best dribblers on the game, Glock19. Why does the dribbling feel like 2K25 speed now? Then he added Mike and said, please revert it. People were enjoying the dribbling. As we already know, Mike said nothing was changed. But as you see the trend, right? It seemed like throughout all quarters of the community, people are saying it feels slower today. I'm not sure what's going on. Switching gears for a second, there's a whole debate going on about tall builds and shot contests and stuff. Joey2K tweeted, guards hit a 20% contest. Nah, bro, you're tough as... Biggs hit a 20% contested. Patch this immediately. How dare he hit this? Why is it only a 20? Does he have a point? Agree or disagree? Let me know down below. Playboy Nard said, y'all 100% touch shooting with the update yesterday. I haven't been able to green since. First of all, not being able to green for an entire day.
That's a you problem.
Might be a skill issue. Mike said, nope. Playboy Nard said, I need you to go check your game because something definitely is wrong with the shooting. So why is it impossible for me to green now in the rec and proving grounds and it wasn't like this before Wednesday?
Some niggas be sorry. Some niggas be sorry as hell, bro. Niggas be like, I ain't green in 3 days. Bitch, that ain't 2K, bitch. It's you, boy. Sorry.
Locke tweeted, NBA 2K26 had an unannounced patch. Things that feel changed. Dribbling on a tall build such as a 6'8", 6'9", 6'10", or higher is back to being slow. Feels like NBA 2K25. Game speed feels like it's slowed down. Hopefully it's fixed because the game felt so good. Now it feels off. And I mean, people are down in the, listen, all these tweets, I'm not even showing all the responses to all these tweets. There are just like people have been on Twitter for hours just arguing about the game, bro. If you take a few minutes to read, some of it's actually kind of funny. But 50 Cal said, stop this goofy man at Baluba. Mike actually responded. Mike said, we have not touched any on-court gameplay. When changes happen, we will announce them through official channels. 50 Cal responded and said, oh, gotcha. I get on here and everybody is saying everything is slower. Is it just a placebo effect kind of thing then? Goat Gaming said, y'all tripping, LOL. Then 50 Cal says, I haven't even been on the game today.
I would have banned his comment.
What do y'all be doing, bro? Last but not least, my boy Chad Benz put out a tweet. My thoughts on 2K26 2 weeks in. The pros. Fun gameplay overall, crews are dope, most build heights are remotely viable, rep rewards still good, way better experience than 2K25. Cons. Defense definitely needs a buff. Skill-based matchmaking, 7-4s are hell to play against, LOL. Let me know what y'all think about 2K26.
That's probably the worst thing about the game, to be honest. Forget everything else y'all talking about. The rep rewards is probably the worst thing about the game. It's the same thing, but worse rep rewards than last year. That's probably the worst thing about the game's rep rewards, to be honest with you. They ain't do none special rep rewards. They just say, here, have it.
So far, man, we're about 2 weeks into the game. Obviously, everybody has their own opinions about how the game is supposed to play. My opinion is, of all the good and bad stuff that I think about the game, to me, the game is just way more enjoyable and way more fun to play than 2K25. I've been enjoying myself regardless of the build that I play on. I love the build diversity. I love the playstyle diversity. I can make an argument about certain things that need to be tweaked. My fear is if they tweak certain things, the ripple effect that it could cause throughout the rest of the gameplay that a lot of times people don't even consider. We have to make sure if we want changes made to the game, we have to make sure that it is not going to affect the fun of the game. We want the game to be enjoyable to play because ultimately it is a video game. If it's fun, we're all going to want to keep playing. So we need to be careful what we ask for and make sure anything we do ask for, we really consider the after effects that it could have. For example, shot contests, it's not like they're only going to affect 7-4s. It's also going to affect 6-6 and 6-4.
I
and
agree with
6-8.
him. You know, when 2K do some one little inch, they somehow drag it by 20. You know?
Shot contests across all builds. So we have to make sure we thoroughly think things through before we officially decide as a community if we want changes to be made. I appreciate y'all watching. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.
It was worth it. I don't know if it's worth it.
But yeah.
It's worth that patch just from the mess shit up. Let's swamp it.
They have secretly nerfed NBA 2K26 gameplay. Shooting has been nerfed. They say dribbling, speed boosting has been nerfed. That the game is closer to 2K25 now. Cap breaker progress has been nerfed. It's patched. Mike Wang is utterly denying everything. I have found the culprit to why shooting is so easy in 2K26, man. Y'all be sure to like the video if you think 2K26 is better than 2K25. Now look, we got Evan talking about this. This is huge, guys. There's no warning about this. You're only gonna know about this if you are in the internet world. So please spread this video. Please spread this goddamn message so people don't waste their time. You cannot get build specialization progress in my career. It's patched. Now it's patched because I guess some people were doing a glitch, but you can still do it in Street Kings and on court and playing the game. But anything you play in my career will not count towards your build specialization, which is how you get your cap breakers, all this and that. This is huge. People are wasting it. There's no warning. You gotta be in the internet world. This is crazy, bro. Now look, after that patch, this is Steezo, okay? Dribble God. The greatest dribble god in the damn game. He is not trying to do this for no views. He's not trying to unjustly hate on the game for views. He don't need it, guys. He is confirming what other people are already saying. They 100% slowed the game down with the last patch. Y'all let me know what y'all have been noticing. I've been getting a lot of comments from random people on my YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, all type of stuff. Now look, game definitely feels slower. Like, this is not just a myth. There's a lot more people, okay? Look, can verify they took the Ja Morant dribble style out back like, oh, Yeller, what is he talking about? People got mad at me when I said they're low-key gaslighting us. See if we actually notice. If you guys didn't know, the patch, they always do ghost patches. They never not touch games. They're always changing and monitoring everything. Always. Mike Wang loves to play God. Always remember this. Always remember this. Now look, we have another phenomenal, immaculate dribble god, top tier, blew up, okay? You think these guys that are completely geeked out in the dribbling, the movement, like they're just imagining, guys, these guys can do the sequences that no one could do, 0.0000001%. You think that they're just like, why? Think about it, guys. Come on, man. He's saying the dribbling feel like 2K25 speed now. Y'all let me know. I haven't been online. Please revert. People are enjoying the dribbling. I don't know if it's just extra latency added to the patch or something. I don't know, but seeming like they did something. Look, dribbling feels slow. Bro, this guy is an idiot. People are actually liking this. Knew I wasn't bugging. This is February, another top dribbler. Look, this is Sean. This is some, I don't even know, but he is not just doing it for views, bro. Like, he wants to be associated with 2K, bro. Like, You know, he's saying they slow down the speed to help with contest. Bro, the contest is broken. If they break something else because they're trying to fix, so be it. They gotta learn how to fix the game, bro. We can't just drop a game and leave it. This is 2025, bro. Bro, they have to learn how to balance the game, bro. All other companies can do this, man. At least way better than 2K. Now look, it's so bad that Mike Wang has made a public tweet. Nothing has changed with the shooting or game speed. Now I'm getting a lot of messages. Something's happened, bro. These are trash devs. I ain't gonna hold you. When we do make gameplay changes, they will be announced through our official 2K channel. So he's saying we is cap. We don't know what we talking about. Mike Wang says, come on, you know sometimes you be doing little silent nerfs without telling us. Only your builds, haha. And the Kobe White feels way slower. Now look, Luck has been trying to get in 2K's good gracious. Okay, he want to go out to the event and he want the early access. He would not make this tweet if it was not true, bro. So he tagged Baluba. He's responding. You know what they say about guilty people. We have not touched any on-court gameplay. If changes happen, we will announce it through official channels. Look, this is what Luck is saying, yo. Things that feel change. Dribbling on a tall build, 6'8", 6'9", 6'10", back to feeling slow, like 25. Damn. Oh, my heart. We all know 2K25 is the worst 2K ever. Y'all let me know y'all's worst 2K ever. Also, let me know if you believe in this, that you've been noticing. Hopefully it's fixed, because the game felt so good. Now it feels off. Look, he's saying people's making it up for clicks. Guys, these aren't the people that would make it up for clicks, bro. Y'all don't know the homework. Oh, but bro, look at this. Look at this idiot. He's commenting under every person. Who knows if he even believes it? Y'all cried every day for them to patch it. Now the fun is over. Who said nerf dribbling and the speed of movement? What are we talking about? Like, are people stupid?
Yo,
Are people
Swan said top to argue with comment section people on Twitter.
stupid? Maybe the sim nation negative 1% casuals, but the people this idiot is crying. Why are people liking this? Stamina and adrenaline is depleting way faster once you hit starter 2. Bro, y'all are weird. This community is so weird, bro. Y'all 100% touch shooting with the update. I haven't been able to green since then. Nope. Now here's the guy that want to be affiliated with 2K, bro. Why would he tweet this? You feel me? 2K26 definitely feels slower right now. Burst combos, running with the ball. Noticeably slower on both my tall and small guards. Whether it was unintentional or not, I definitely think something in the gameplay has changed. Now 2K Tuts did a test explaining why shooting is so much easier in 26 than 25. Of course, it didn't factor in the online RNG, but he's basically saying that with his modded controller, he can do standstill, catch and shoots, and off the dribble moves all with the same timing. And in 2K25, he cannot use the same time. All the different type of jump shots you'll take. Because if you guys didn't know, you get different load ups and different timings and different sequences based off quick stopping, running to the left, running to the right, fading to the left, fading to the right, straight catch and shoot, hold the ball, then shoot. It's all different input lag delays. Now he's saying he can use the same number to hit all the jump shots now. So that's probably why people are shooting much better in 26. Also, with less RNG, this is why. So 2K Tuts did a test, seeing if your 3-point rating can boost your mid-range. Should have did the other thing first, like seeing if midi boosted 3-point first. But he's showing that it does. This is interesting. Maybe my 99 3 ball, like it make my midi feel like a 90 something. You see, 25, 63 point, both same middies, got a higher make percent. I seem like closer range that it did not have the same effect. So long twos, it's seeming like, yeah. And short twos, nah. Short twos, nah. I'll screenshot this. 2K Tuts best motion styles for 6'10" and up builds. Screenshot. Well, actually, here's both. It's looking like Chet is one of them one. I wish you would have showed the rating requirements. That's what it made it best. You actually go try to put these on, you're gonna notice that a lot of them you can't even attach to your build, right? So it's like you have to keep checking back and forth. It's hella annoying, especially if you have a lot of builds. Daniel's also really good. Bull's real good. Now, 2K Tuts did a test when it comes to strength in NBA 2K26, basically saying that it's been nerfed. Like the layup animations, he's saying that you do not bulldoze through as easily as you did in 25. That's a W. He said for screens, you know, it still does help, all this and that, which of course we all know. We all know strength is, well, not everyone knows. Strength is always a must-have for centers. It always has been. But for everyone else, it's not. It's looking like it's even less important. He was saying that it does help go through screens, and then when you get hit by the screen, stamina doesn't deplete as much. But how much do you really need? Is 71 enough? You see, that's where it mattered. Like in the 70s, is that enough? Or you got to go in the 90s? That's what these channels need to test. I ain't doing it. But, you know, we figure out just by playing the game. And then people be saying people are tripping, but, you know, it'll be nice to see the numbers, because then that's when people actually believe everyone else. Because all these number channels, they literally just confirm everything us people with thumbs have already been telling y'all. Now look at this.
Yeah.
This guy right here, he's showing us how to D-rank is my player, so he can get back-to-back games for easy skill-based matchmaking, because skill-based matchmaking is so unbearable. He's showing it. All you do is 1v1 the computer. I don't know why he would put this out there. Wait, hold on. I
mean, I think that's everything else we need to do. I'm gonna make a whole video about this myself separately, so. Well, I think that's everything we need to know about 2K26 so far. What y'all think? What y'all opinion? I'm saying, do y'all feel a difference in the movement? Is it contest buff? Do you think we need a contest buff? A plug buff? Does people feel faster, slower? Should it be patched? You know what I'm saying? What y'all opinion? You know what I'm saying? Let me know what y'all thinking. You know, it's your boy Bright. Like, comment, subscribe. We out.